MVP, you're about to go off.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Ali LaForce. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Nikola Jokic.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And now the Los Angeles starters. James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's James in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at center. What makes this matchup even more compelling is the fact that both of these teams are on a win streak.
There's some extra motivation for both sides. Neither team wants to see that streak end. They want to continue and build momentum.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. And here's James. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Like at this point in time, like you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Brown. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Has to connect. James, a screen on Porter. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Porter. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And great job to establish position and square up.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Thank you for that, Ali. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit. And it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now here's Jokic, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
Here's Porter. Here's Jokic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
to the paint. Here's Connect. Rebounded by Denver. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Well, they showed their mental strength in that game, weathering quite a storm before banding together and charging back.
That's his first personal foul.
Denver shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Lakers foul. Reeves. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
But there's an MVP can push quarter, man. What the fuck, man? What's with these fans? Come on, come on.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Come
For
on,
Los
Bron.
Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's
Nice,
James.
Bronny.
The shot
Nice.
good on the assist by James.
Yeah, handling
That's what
the
I'm talking
contact
about,
so
man.
well. Bronny James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Murray for 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Reeves. Now, here is James. James inside. He's got 5.
Nice try,
Off
Bron.
target with a jump hook. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Murray. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who was unafraid to mix it up inside.
Has to connect. It's James on the wing. To the middle. And that one's good.
Nice.
Connect. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Gordon outside. Porter with a screen on Vanderbilt. Gordon against Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. And in the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Outside Reeves. And here's Connect outside.
Nice
Offensive
try,
board.
Nice. Good job, Bando.
Now here's Reeves. No points yet. Goes back
Austin.
up. Good
Nice.
on the bucket.
Nice shot by Reeves. He is just so crafty in that mid-range area.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Jokic the screen. And it's Murray off the drive. Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. And again, Denver no good.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Nice, bro. Oh my
Here's
God.
James. Out to the right wing.
The heck?
Gordon with a steal. Outside Murray. Now Jokic. Guarded by Vanderbilt. And they double up Jokic. And here's Porter
He's wide
outside.
open.
Knocks down the long J.
He's got 1 before to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. Outside Reeves. James outside. Jokic against James.
No foul.
And a missed layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Brown passes to Murray. Outside for Porter. Pass to Murray. Jokic with it. Over James. And another basket for Denver.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to James. James against Jokic. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
Westbrook, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so Reeves nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Jokic.
Good deep run.
They kick it out to Murray. Second chance shot. He got a piece of it.
I blocked him, man.
James passes to Reeves. Here's Champ, covered by Jokic. Double team on James. Outside Reeves. They set the screen. Fires from deep. Knocks it down.
Nice.
Distance.
Good job, Austin.
Reeves has got 7.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He ended with 15 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Champ. Still no points. James, a screen on Jokic. And he lobs it up. Second chance effort. James.
Nice,
Good.
Bronny. Good
And
job.
Bronny, with an effective play off the ball, he stayed ready, got his feet set, and made the defense pay.
Here's Porter. Tipped.
That's on my watch, man.
Here's Champ. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game.
Okay, Bronny. We got our runner play, okay? Take a good.
James, a screen on Murray. Champ passes to James. Can't get it to drop.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here on that.
And the ball out of play.
Good
Lakers
D.
will have it.
Good job, Bando. That's a good demand.
Making a change here. Watson's checked in.
What? Ronnie's doing here, man?
Now Reddish. James with the ball. Outside Reddish. Back to James. Hey, expanding his range. And from the
Nice.
field after that
Good
one,
shot,
3
Ronnie.
for 4 now.
And this is crucial for James's development. If he's able to hit the three consistently, watch out.
And timeout
Yes,
is called
sir.
by Michael Malone. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in, and here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
Now here's Murray. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. A nice shot by Watson.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic outside. Doncic is doubled. Hachimura from long range. And Los
Good
Angeles
shot,
another
Longa.
3.
I mean,
Their
Good
ball
pass,
movement on
Lola.
this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Up and over Doncic.
good D.
Murray, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Denver. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Murray passes to Gordon. Pass to Westbrook. And here's Murray. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get one up. Gordon attacking. Kept alive.
The
He
fuck?
gets it in there.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
From 13. Again,
Good
the
shot, Noah.
Lakers.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
1:19 left in the first quarter here. They kick it out to Murray. Hits the trifecta. Murray's got 5.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Doncic against Murray. From the right block. And Doncic
Nice.
with the
Luka,
nice ball
wow.
inside. And the Lakers lead by 5.
You're making
He's
your
just
shot,
so
man. Good
hard
job.
to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Left side Watson. Gordon outside. Back to Watson. Lets it go. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
My bad,
And
guys.
once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
Murray against Doncic. And there's the screen. And he's going for the oop here.
Yes, sir.
And finished off by Hayes.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Nuggets trail by 5. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray against Doncic. Tries a 9-footer. That shot missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
What the fuck?
Murray passes to Westbrook. It's tipped. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Hayden Watson is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Jordan, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
And here's Hachimura. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
When you need to pass it to me, Roy.
As Los Angeles keeps possession. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers.
Number 15, Austin Reeves.
Here's Champ. He's guarded by Porter. 6 to shoot. Champ passes to Reeves. From deep. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes.
Jackson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Brown's checked in for Strother. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nuggets trail by 3. Watson passes to Porter. The floater, and he sinks the layup. Porter's got his second basket on the night.
The elegance of Porter Jr.'s shot. I mean, he can make it look so pretty.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Westbrook against Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Denver has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Porter with it, picked up by Reeves. Outside Watson. Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. Clock at 4. Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. Doncic pulls down the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Champ. No made baskets yet. Back to Doncic. They set a pick. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Lets it fly. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Brian?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Porter. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
The 3, James. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Westbrook. Outside for Porter. Westbrook left side. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Still a bundle of energy to contain. Westbrook forcing the issue, as he often does. Now goes to the line.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw no good. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously, and size certainly helps, and then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And Denver making a change here. Murray's checked in. That one's no good.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
Okay.
Here's Champ, pounded by Westbrook.
You got this? Oh
He's
my
off
god.
on that one. Some
Nice
solid
run.
defense from Jordan.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And he comes up with a bucket.
This guy can put you in a spin cycle faster than anybody. Westbrook out here just breaking ankles.
Here's James. Denver getting their last shot to go.
Nice.
Can't
What
hit
the
very
heck?
close.
Are you being for real, man? How you missed that shot,
Westbrook
bro?
outside. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Now, here is James. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Champ.
pass.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Murray. Jordan with a screen on James. Murray passes to Brown.
Fantastic.
No good on the 3. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Reeves. 7 points in the game.
Come here, Brandon. We're gonna run our play, okay?
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Nice.
And slam dunk by James.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now Murray. 17 points in his last outing. Outside Porter. Jordan up top. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Murray for 3. Here's Jordan. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Champ.
Good pass.
Takes it up with both hands
job, boss.
and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Porter looks it over. To the inside. Brown. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brown's got 6 points.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
James with the ball. 5 points in the game. And again,
Nice, bro.
it's the Lakers.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Now here's Murray. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Oh shit, that's close.
Pass to Brown. For 3, Westbrook.
Fantastic.
It falls.
Down.
He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Look, you can count on Westbrook for a few of these
Out
nights.
shot.
This man has that
I mean-
shot down.
Contest from man.
They set the pick. Here's James. Champ. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Westbrook with the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Westbrook.
Nice
Physical
block.
play by LeBron inside.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Murray against James. Murray inside. Porter from outside. They grab their own miss. Pass to Westbrook. Murray for three.
Contested.
And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Down, man.
Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
James passes to Champ. Hey, he's
Good
now
pass.
6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Westbrook. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Westbrook's got 7.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Nuggets, Jokic comes in for Jordan. And it's Watson in for Michael Porter. And Los Angeles making a change here.
So I'm out. Okay. You got these guys.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Westbrook against Reddish. Jokic is doubled. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Watson. Off target with the 3. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Connect. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. James outside. Westbrook against Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And book it for Vanderbilt. And now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Watson, right wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Hayes. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And that one's good. Connect.
Yeah, the rookie with the answer. Connect saying, I am ready for prime time.
Murray scanning the floor. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. Porter Jr. comes in for Russell Westbrook. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for James. So he gets them both. Here's Doncic. He had 16 in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Hachimura outside. A minute 15 left in the first half. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Spins. Tries again. He's on target from 8 feet out. Murray's got 9 points in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Doncic against Murray. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Porter. Inside. Here's Jokic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Jokic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Outside Reddish. Doncic right side. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Rockstar in my head.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Nice try.
Let's hear it delivered to the bed.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
They're going to be spending a lot of time on the road, where they've been good. But being away from your home, in your own bed, for a long period, that can weigh on you.
They have thrived at that so far, but this will be a tough test, for sure.
I miss my bed.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And so in the game,
Oh my
Los
God, the
Angeles,
foul and one.
Cadet
Wow.
is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's James. Then there's James. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
And 1. Defensive foul. Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Aaron Gordon.
And here's James. Outside Vanderbilt. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Vanderbilt. This one's
Mano
for
for
3.
three.
The shot's good on the assist
job.
by James. Vanderbilt's got 5.
You know, like his dad, Bronny James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
Jokic finds Murray. Over James. Denver the rebound. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Reeves.
Nice.
Here's Connect.
That's
So
on
it'll be
N1.
2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Michael Porter.
And you gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Nuggets trail by 3. Murray passes to Gordon. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Murray against James. Pass to Brown. Now here's Porter. Stolen by
Good D,
Vanderbilt.
Bando.
And they're on the break. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron
Nice.
Gordon fits
Good job,
perfectly with
Austin.
this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Ryan, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Come on, good
Outside
D,
Porter.
Oh
to
my
stop the
God,
run.
Dalton.
This shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Here's Connect. He has 7. James passes to James. And here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6.
Come on, Austin.
Rebounded
Nice
by Denver.
play.
Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Gordon against Vanderbilt. Pass to Porter. Now Jokic. Out to Gordon for the tie. And it's Connect with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's James. James outside. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Porter. And it's good
Nice
for
ball.
2. James has got 11 points.
I like how fast Bron makes
11
decisions, reading the
points.
defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Counted from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys
Wait,
play
let's check. Are they for real? Oh shit. Yeah.
contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
James.
Nice ball.
An easy 2 on the layups. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
James against Murray. James with the block.
Good D.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Brown in. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now here's Murray. 4-point game. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. From behind the arc. Again, the miss by Murray.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Reeves.
Come on,
Drives to the
you
hoop.
got this.
Softly
Nice.
drops in the floater. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Oh, there's the alley.
Nice, good D.
Pass to Brown. Here's Murray. Checked by James. Jokic with a screen on James. Here's Brown. Over Reeves.
Good D.
The shot by Brown, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. James deciding where to go with it. James against Murray. James outside. Over Murray. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
This dude is an absolute terror on the defense. He's slashing towards the rim. He dares the defense to foul, and sometimes people make business decisions.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver.
Come on, Brown.
That free throw good from James.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Nuggets trail by 7.
Not bad.
Hayes is checked in for James.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 11. Jackson Hayes.
Pass to Westbrook. Gordon against Hachimura. Westbrook with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Gordon. And
Wow.
Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Los Angeles leading by 5. There's a screen. Doncic with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And he
And
hits
one.
it and
Nice.
gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, BA. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Murray. Westbrook with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Denver.
My God,
Now here's Jokic. He's got 10. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's Jokic. Over Hayes. Jokic, no good. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's Champ. 12 points for him. Uses the glass on the layup. Champ's got 14.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
So it's Denver now. Now Murray. 14 points for him. Porter with it. Down low. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Murray against Doncic. Throws it up high.
Good pass.
Finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets, trailing by 8. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside for Porter. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
He is so smooth from the mid-range area. Now, Porter Jr. doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Westbrook with it. Hachimura covering. They kick it out to Murray. Offline with a 3.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Reddish misses. Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Westbrook. Champ with a rebound. Champ's got 9 rebounds now. They set the pick. From deep, here's Doncic. Drains the triple. 12 points for him.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Murray against Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Looking to end this cold spell. Misses the layup.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey,
what the heck? How you missed that, bro?
Way out of the slump, even for him.
That's tipped. And they're on the run. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Westbrook outside. Outside Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're really looking into that inside game here in the second half.
And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
Michael Porter Jr. 1 shot.
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back up.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Please give a big round of applause for Andy Jr.
And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, Los Angeles. In third, the Nuggets.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
That's good from Porter.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Doncic against Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Champ.
Good pass, Nova.
He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Nuggets trail by 10. Westbrook outside. Deflected. And they're pushing it up. And it's slammed in by
Yes,
Hachimura.
sir. Good job, Rui.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Porter to the left wing. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got his third basket of the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Doncic against Westbrook. And here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Champ. Excellent defense there from Watson. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone review the game plan with his guys.
Raising the shot, no hesitation, we're back. They're trying to come every time, all right? Set that defense up, make a play against us.
And Coach Michael Malone commanding his squad to be smarter on defense.
They got to find a way to stop their momentum somehow, and it starts with strong defense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dario Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
Wait, what?
That's the group
I'm
on
still
the
in the game.
floor for Denver.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Good job, Nova.
Now here's Westbrook. Goes up from the block. Here's Brown. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Sorry, guys.
Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
Here's Connect, pounded by Westbrook. Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Nuggets. 8-point game. Takes a step back. Here's Brown.
Good D.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
it's good.
Good D.
Here's Connect. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. From downtown. Watson with a rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled.
Yo.
And you have to love it. The
Come
floor
on,
general
guys.
taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Hachimura outside. Here's the pick. To the inside. Chance. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Watson. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Floats one. No luck on that one. Good D by Doncic. Here's Connect. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And because of his energy and physicality, Connect draws a lot of contact out there.
Connect. 2 shots.
First one falls, and the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Westbrook against Reeves. Westbrook left side. And stolen by Reeves.
Good job, Austin.
Pass to James. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's the break. It's deflected. Now the Lakers moving it up. Outside Reeves. And here's James. Just 5 to shoot. With a 9-footer. And it's Connect missing. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Brown. Pass to Murray. Now Westbrook. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 7 rebounds in the game. Reeves, the pass to James.
Yo, you're right open, man. What the hell?
The shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Watson. Here's Brown. Pass to Westbrook. To end the drought. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. The 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Looking to get back on track. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Nice, bro.
And James throws it down.
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Braun with a nice little dribble move. Game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Jamal Murray. The Lakers lead by 8. Outside Reeves. It's James on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. Baseline try.
Bronny.
The shot by
Nice
James,
try.
no good. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Strawther's checked in for Brown. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. To the middle. Now here's Reeves. He's covered closely. The shot no good. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strawther. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Porter from outside.
The fuck?
Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's
Good
stolen
deep,
by
Bronny.
James. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Reeves is such a shifty player. Sneaky athletic and very skilled at drawing fouls.
Reeves. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. No good on the second free throw. Nuggets trail by 9. Jokic passes to Murray. Gordon with it. The 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
And I like how Gordon lets the game come to him. That's why he's able to take over at times.
James against Jokic. James outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Inside.
Good deep, Bronny.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Reeves. Pass to Jokic. Let's go with a 3. Nikola Jokic. He's a stretch 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The shot by James, no good. Nuggets trail by 3. Now here's Jokic. Check by James.
Good deep, Bronny.
And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Vanderbilt. And here's Connect outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. The Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Trailing by 4. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness. The ability to score when it's not simple.
fadeaway slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Nice.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It's his second personal
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Connect. At the line for one.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Gordon finds Murray. Now Porter. Jokic with it. Check by James. Pass to Brown. Puts up a three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his fourth assist in this one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Jokic to the paint. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Murray passes to Jokic to take the lead. Rebound, the Lakers.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, well, they're not helping things.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Jacks up a three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Murray passes to Brown. Gordon outside. Jokic with it. Murray for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 8 rebounds in the game. Down low. James passes to Reeves. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Gordon. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Porter. Gordon outside. Here's Brown. He takes it in. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Vanderbilt, no good. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Porter, pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Check by James. Out to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Screen by Gordon. 4 on the clock. Murray for three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Out to the right wing. Jokic in the post. Check by James.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target,
Come on,
and bagging the rebound.
Nice.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again.
Good pass, Bronny. Wow.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish.
Good job, man.
Bringing it down with some attitude.
Good find there, Bronny, man.
32 seconds left to play in the fourth.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Lakers on D. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jokic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Close game, come on guys, we got this.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 2 here. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the
why call a timeout?
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. 15 back. Shooting for Los Angeles. LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. With some arc, some solid defense from James, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
It's his 6th personal foul. Teasing the penalty. The line for the Lakers. Reeves. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Here's Westbrook.
It falls! Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Fires from way outside.
Good team, bro.
With the block. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
Good job,
they had
guys.
to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Good job, guys. You got the W, man. Didn't expect that. I thought we were about to lose, man. Trying to get that nice. 23. I guess that's fine. Wow, 20 points. Wow, Nicola. That alley-oop to Zara is my interpersonality. Zara is the Picasso of donkey. Zara was not too pleased with with almost giving out the game away, telling we it close games out better. Bottom line. Hats off to Nuggets in that one. They hung out until the bitter end. Zara, how do you guys put them away? I don't know, man. Thanks to Brun, probably. I wouldn't want to play Zara and his team now. They look scary at this point in the season. Really good game from Zara, but I'm curious as to why his teammates weren't giving him the ball a little early possession. I don't need the ball, man. As long as we're scoring, we're good. As long as we're making it, we're good.
So you win so many games.
Good
I'm
job,
running
guys.
out of things to say.
That's a huge win. Another contending game.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Good job, guys.